Excuse me. But shouldn't you two be in a back seat somewhere? If Ruby knew we were having a floor show, I'm sure she'd charge a cover.
It's getting a little steamy over there, isn't it?
You noticed?
Yeah. I don't think it bothered me as much as it did you.
Right. Letting some guy touch her and drool all over her. That whole thing makes me sick.
Hey. You know where this is coming from, don't you?
Before that night, before the race, I used to think about what it would be like to fall crazy in love with somebody. To want to give yourself to him totally without reservation. And now, the thought of it just makes me sick. I can't imagine ever willingly having sex. I just can't.
Elizabeth, your introduction to physicality between men and women was brutal and ugly. And no one can blame you for the reaction that you're having. But there is another way. A way that's profound and beautiful.
Sorry. It's hard for me to see that.
I understand.
With all due respect, Bobby, you say that, but you really don't.
Why? Because I haven't been raped? I don't know how much of my history Lucky has told you. But when I was your age, sex was business.
Business? I don't understand.
I was a hooker. A reluctant one, but I did it just the same.
Why?
For the money. It was a horrible time. I'm not going to bore you with the gory details. But the point is, I have been where you are. And I may have taken a different path, but I do know what it's like to shudder at the thought of being touched.
And you got over it?
With time and tenderness and patience from a man who loved me. And you will too, that I can promise you. Just be patient with yourself. And when you're ready, consider counseling. And until then, know that you are handling this with as much dignity and bravery as I have ever seen in my life.
Thanks. I appreciate you listening and trusting me with your experience.
I'm always here for you. Remember that.
Elizabeth, hey, Aunt Bobby. You two look like you have a secret.
And what if we do?
That's cool.
So, how's Helena Cassadine? Have you made Employee of the Month yet?
Actually, I don't work there anymore, Bobby.
Oh, really? What happened?
Well, she served her purpose. I had no desire to hang around there and be her punching bag.
Punching bag? What does that mean?
Well, she hit me.
She hit you?
Yeah.
How?
In the face. Slap.
I have to go. You're doing fine. Take care, okay?
I don't think I'd want to be Helena Cassadine right now.
What's this?
Chocolate shake, extra thick, extra whipped cream.
I didn't order this.
Or convincing me that seducing Mr. Money was a bad idea and would have laid me to waste.
Well, I wasn't going to let that happen.
I think I'm crazy.
A little. But so am I. I think it works for us.
Yeah, I have a lot of bad feelings inside of me, Lucky. And I'm trying to deal with them the way everybody says I should. But what I really want is just to get rid of them for good. I guess all this confusion just sent me off in a really weird direction.
Oh, look, the whole point of finding the guy who raped you is so you can put those bad feelings to rest as much as possible. If it's Murdy, we'll find that out some other way. If it's not, then we'll find that guy, too.
Any ideas?
All I know right now is we're not giving up.
I was hoping you'd say that.